The controversial rise of Nyanners.
There is a saying on 4chan that goes, remember, you are here forever. It's a meme referring to users that would always try to quit, but be active on the boards the very next day. And it also serves as a reminder that anything you do or say online is there forever and can resurface at any time, for better or for worse. And this sentiment is ever more true of Nyanners and her odd relationship with 4chan. Nyanners is indeed not new to the internet, having been active there for over a decade. She has left quite a sizable digital footprint and her mark on the internet culture, as well as has reached some of the highest ceiling of success as a micro-influencer. When YouTube was just a commercial ooze, Nyanners was there, gathering her strength.
What the fuck?
Today she enjoys a comfortable success, but the road has not been without its challenges. The internet can test you in ways you've never imagined, and Nyanners was forged in the fires of it. She herself has said that she had been browsing 4chan as young as 11 years old. Through consistent exposure, she rapidly adapted to unconventional humor.
Bro, 11 on 4chan. That's bad.
And grew desensitized to a wide range of topics. She most frequently visited /A anime and manga boards. She adopted the name Nyanners as a diminutive of her username NyanyaXOXO.
This is actually the origin of my name. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a troll account and troll all these Naruto fans. So I made a fucking like Chitango account, and my name was like Nyan something. With like a picture of like a cat girl.
Oh, I'm over.
And my thing was like, I'm gonna go in there and talk like an obnoxious weeaboo chick and like troll everybody. And I went in there to troll for the first few days, but then I actually ended up like talking to the like Naruto RPers seriously and becoming their friend.
Through her involvement in those communities, she gained the assurance necessary to embark on her own content creation journey on YouTube. At this time, she first experimented with voice acting and singing through boards on 4chan with bizarre satirical readings of hentai panels. Her first video is called Stapler Stan and is based on this concept.
Thank you, Stapler Son.
Oh no.
Hooray! With this, Sensei will see how smart and talented I am. He might even give me a kiss. I even used the stapler all by myself. Ah! My dress! Stapler Son, you goddamned asshole! Fuck.
That's when she released the cover of Moon Man, a controversial song with the frequent use of the hard N-word. And subsequently Pump Pump, which is a song about a lolly with heavy...
There it is! Pump Pump! Kimuchi!
Sexual depictions, and a direct reference to a popular lolicon Dushinji. That song became incredibly popular and in a month accumulated 500,000 views. I believe Nyanners' goal of making edgy, shocking, or suggestive content was made to be humorous. This song definitely fits the context of the time with its edgy satire humor. This song basically reached meme icon. Whether or not audiences understood its implication or not, people literally had this on their soundboards.
It was
Heck, even today, several VTubers still sing this song.
Sing an idol song for me right now.
Idol.
Give me some moe moe Q.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, ready? Everyone's counting on me to cheer them up and give them I hope I can help them study.
You didn't know it came from Nyanners? Damn. I did.
For them, always try my best.
Problem is, while this song garnered
Kimuchi, what's so sick inside of me? I hate it.
her tremendous growth and the attention of an audience, it also attracted the wrong kind of attention, which Nyanners would slowly grow to dislike. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Nyanners' iconic pink-haired cat character was born on May 13, 2012. In June of the same year, Nyanners received two artworks depicting her as this character. The first one was utilized in Ken Ashcorp's A Song for Nyanners' Birthday, and another created by Pikerni was later used to illustrate Nyanners, a Nutaloid voice synthesis trained on Nyanners' singing voice, in the Tsukema Tsukeru cover. Her proximity with 4chan had its advantage and disadvantages. The advantage being is that when they love you, 4chan can be a very dedicated fan base. She feels like she belonged there and also got to be part of a community and make friends such as Lily Pichu, Ken Ashcorp, and later on even Senzawa. Yeah, it's crazy how small the world is and how all of these people are still active on the internet to this day. Now, for the disadvantage of 4chan is that there's a wide brush.
It's a singing that song has inflicted emotional damage. Don't make me cover it. Don't actually make me cover it. Don't give me this power. Do not give me this power, chat.
Of people there, and that also means a variety of opinion, but also proximity with less savory characters. Nyanners got harassed and had numerous posts about her threatening essay and had fake nudes of her spread, which made it so she engaged less and less with her audience. She posted on her WordPress blog about her struggles.
Rumors about me just keep growing and growing, and I feel so helpless. I try to do things to clear up misunderstandings, but it only makes things worse. I try to just have fun and remember that a lot of people are rooting for me.
And remember, at that point, she was likely still a minor. Like, at that point.
But that doesn't stop all the bad feelings that keep churning around inside of me. I always feel like I'm just letting everyone down, and like I can never do anything right. I'll always be nothing but an attention whore in most people's eyes. I'm worthless. People say this is the kind of stuff you'll just have to deal with when you get even a tiny bit popular. Does it ever feel any better than this? I started out with just one main goal, to make people happy. If I could brighten up people's days just by putting my silly recordings online, that would be enough to keep me going. I keep trying to remind myself that aside from wanting to become a real voice actress someday and improve as much as I can with the criticism I receive, I really want to make people happy. I spend so much time and energy replying to every message, trying to finish every request, trying so hard to be as happy and energetic as I could at all times, just so I could make other people happy, that I forgot about the most important thing, taking care of myself. I want to start over sometimes. Stuff like this has been really weighing me down recently. I break down and cry because I feel like I can't handle anything.
Jesus.
As Nyanners approached her 18th birthday, she embarked on her college journey, marking the beginning of her formative years. In 2011, the situation became more intense with the Video Game Awards, an event that sparked outrage among individuals due to its heavy reliance on e-celebrities. It's basically a meme award show voiced by Nyanners herself.
Oh.
Setting a new standard for failure.
Stalkers then identified Nyanners' real-life identity and doxed her. The situation escalated when people started to spam her social media accounts and went as far as calling her home and leaving threatening calls to her family members. This went on for 3 years before they moved on. During those years, we can see endless threads dissing Nyanners on 4chan. It eventually escalated into people desecrating her sister's grave and went as far as to—
What? Bro! 4chan is insane. Bro. And that shit still comes from 4chan, man. Most of it anyway. After the disaster that was the initial VGAs, people started massively shitting on both Duke and Nyanners for taking part in it. And effectively being the public faces of it. I don't know much about what happened to Duke, but Nyanners got targeted by a group of autists who kept spamming her social accounts with shit every day, false flagging all of her YouTube videos to repeatedly get her account taken down because that's entirely an automated process. Yeah, YouTube. To this day, YouTube is fucking ass like this. To this day, man. Calling her home and her family members to leave threatening quotes, and eventually it escalated to people desecrating her sister's grave and sending her photos of it. This went on for 3 years before they finally moved on. If you were even here back then, you'd also have known about the endless Nyanners shitposting threads being posted on /v/ from 2011 through 2013. Oh, and the VGAs guys asked her to come back for 2012, and after she said no, they got majorly butthurt and started attacking her themselves because the VGAs are run by mature people. Lovely! Fucking lovely! Holy shit! And that she's still successful to this day and still has a loyal, awesome fan base is amazing. That she, like, through all of this, she still rose up. Through all of this, man. 3 fucking years. This could have easily ended in someone quitting life, literally. This could easily have ended in someone quitting life. Holy shit.
To send her photos a bit. There are logs about her conversation with some of these perpetrators where she seems surprisingly calm but genuinely confused at the hate directed towards her. Not only that, but then these aunties repeatedly filed false copyright claims on all of her videos.
I'm going to assume someone filed a copyright for all of Nyanners videos under a fake company name, Serbia Hambone. What the fuck? I also just hate the term aunties, man. The term auntie is so fucking stupid. I hate that term. So fucking stupid. Aunties and tourists. Get the fuck out of here. What is this fucking... Nah, get out of here with that stupid speech.
Videos, leading her to being unjustly banned from YouTube for an entire week. These events would deeply mark Nyanners and mark a pivotal point in how she started to view certain ideologies. As time passed and insults and pressure mounted, she gradually began to withdraw from those around her, including her close friends such as Lily Pichu, creating a distance between herself
I don't talk to Nyanners. Years ago, doesn't really matter to me
and
though.
the world. It's good to note she seems on good terms with Lily Pichu nowadays. They sometimes mention each other during their live stream. She even met Lily Pichu IRL, but Lily didn't know it was her due to her being a VTuber most of the time.
I did shake hands with Lily, and I did introduce myself as my real life name, and she had no idea who I was, and I felt so bad.
After these events,
I
Nyanners
mean,
probably had enough of
How would she if she... Come on, how would she? They found Chia's first flag in under 24 hours, the second under 18 hours. And wait, what are we talking about here? What are you... Chat, what are you talking about?
and decided to symbolically cross the floor all the way over to Tumblr, which was at the time caught in a culture war and was directly opposed to 4chan in terms of views and ideologies. There was even a point in time where both social media websites managed to bring each other's servers down with DDoS attacks. During this era, there was a discernible shift towards more socially acceptable content. She deleted some of her old content, such as Moonman, and took down Pomp Pomp, writing a lengthy post to explain the reasons why.
I took down Pump for good. It's the worst video I've ever made, and I've never liked it, or how it garnered the attention of a lot of unsavory types of people who make me very uncomfortable. And it's just plain gross and offensive most of all. I made the song parody when I was 16 and ignorant. It was meant to satirize a horrible doujin that became an unfunny meme at the time, and not meant to be some kind of shitty internet lolicon anthem at all. But people took it that way, and that's not what I stand for or condone. I wish I hadn't kept it up for so long, because of peer pressure, and I'm really sorry for making it in the first place. I've grown and realized that it was a really gross video to make, parody or not, and I hate that it has enforced a certain mentality in some of my fans. That I must think lolicon is cute or acceptable in any way, which in turn reinforces their own gross beliefs, or makes people think it's okay because I think it's okay. It doesn't matter if they're just cartoons. They're children and that's that. I'm not gonna argue about it. Sexual abuse, and especially sexual abuse of children, is not something to make light of, and I do not approve of any of my fans proclaiming themselves as lolicons or acting like it's some cutesy anime term. That is rooted in disgusting, pedophilic crap. I've wanted to take this video down for years, and I'm so glad I finally did it, because it's not something I want to be associated with me anymore. It makes people uncomfortable and it's hurtful, and gives people the impression that I'm okay with that kind of stuff when I'm not. I have over 100,000.
If Nyanners really didn't want people who enjoy that type of stuff to be around her, why is she keeping that style of voice? But she isn't. She's talking in like a deeper voice now. What do you mean? She's talking like a more deeper and more relaxed voice nowadays.
1,000 subscribers now, and a lot of people look up to me. Most of them are as young and impressionable as I was when I uploaded that awful video. So I absolutely cannot set a bad example for all of them. If anyone has any problem with me taking the video down, feel free to unsubscribe. I'm so happy that I finally got rid of that piece of trash.
The harsh and definitive language she employed in her statement reinforced the impression that she was utterly rejecting her past. The removal of her viral video significantly contributed to the negative sentiment and criticism directed towards Nyanners by her audience to this day. Some speculate that the shift in her content was motivated by a desire to move away from edgy content, which was declining in popularity. And maybe the environment was gravitating towards more brand-safe content.
I mean, and even if she is, that's completely fine. Like, to denounce the shit you did in the past, there's no issue with that. We have all done fucking bullshit in the past when we were teenagers, man. We all thought, haha, edgy, funny, hee hee, funny. And we've all grown, hopefully we've all grown, to realize that that shit's just stupid. People change all the time. Yeah, exactly.
But honestly, she had more to lose doing so than sticking with it. After all, she lost fans for it and got harassed even more. It seems
Lovely.
most of her edgy content was made as an impressionable young girl that just wanted to fit in. That and her awful experience with the doxing and harassment she received, it's also possible that her content did attract some people that grossed her out and people that were into that kind of content for all the wrong reasons. For example, there is an instance on her Tumblr where she mentioned that some quote-unquote bad people were attracted to her work, which would corroborate this theory, especially if she was indeed underage at the time and had people tell her this kind of comments. Especially
What's this? Someone asked me to do a cosplay of the character on here a while ago, and I did because I wanted more followers and I was an idiot and I regret it. So I totally understand. Lolicons are disgusting and that meme was never funny. Arphelia was an idiotic teenager and I wish I could go back in time and not allow myself to upload that video. It's so gross and it attracted a lot of bad people to me at my work and made people uncomfortable and I don't want that.
quote bad people were attracted to her work, which would corroborate this theory, especially if she was indeed underage at the time and had people tell her this kind of comments.
Question. If you always found lolly so gross, why did you make so many lolly videos? Stapler's Son is directly taken from a child sex abuse comic. You never mentioned your dislike for lolicon back in the day, and said all kinds of lewd things in your lolly voice when you streamed catering to lolicons. It seems to me like you are ashamed of that now, so you make up this nonsense. Are you sure peer pressure is not what brought the deletion about rather than the creation? I honestly didn't know the source of Stapler's Son picture. I just thought it was a funny edit of some comic. Just using a high cutesy voice in a video doesn't make it a lolly video. And even if I was voicing a lolly character, I was just doing it to be cute because people think it's cute, not to be sexual or titillating. Also, I'm sorry, but I can't really help having a high voice. I hung out with a lot of bad people. A lot of them were older guys I met online through YouTube when I was 14 to 17 years old. And I just wanted to fit in because I thought they were cool. I wanted to be one of the guys. I always felt that lolicon must be bad, but they'd always tell me, oh, it's just a 2D, it's just anime, and it's not real, so it's okay. And I listened to them. When I streamed, I said outrageous and gross toilet humor type things like, I'm gonna poop on your chest and milk my boobies. Or talked about dragon doodles or whatever in the exaggerated lolly voice because I thought it was funny. Not because I was trying to get people off or to be seriously sexual in any way. I was mostly trying to gross people out because I was tired of people telling me to say sexual things and saying shit to me like, ooh, I wanna fuck your voice. If you seriously thought anything I said was hot or anything, you have problems. Honestly, yeah, I'm ashamed that I let people control me so much, and I tried to fit in with such a shitty group of people who were mostly just dudes in their 20s creeping on me because I was young and had an anime voice. This is absolutely respectable by her. I absolutely respect her for this. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. The TLDR here is, it sounds like Nyanners didn't see Loli as inherently sexual. Exactly. That's what I get from that too, and that she literally saw it as edgy humor type of things. That's what I see from this. Yo, part 2, welcome! At a young age, you're way too easily impressionable. Exactly, and she was around 14 to 17. What the fuck are you gonna fault a 14 to 17-year-old for? Oh, that one was disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. The fuck are you gonna fault a 14 to 17-year-old teenager for making edgy content to fit in? 4 out of 10, but yeah, I'm sorry.
I could then understand the kind of psychological effect that would have on someone, which would make them do a 180 in terms of content and ideologies. On February 13th, 2015, she replied to a user with a lengthy post reflecting on her engagement on 4chan.
Aww, hi. This really cheers me up. You have no idea.
Wait, what's the content? I really admire you. I'm around the same age as you, and when I was underage, I used to browse A and R9K. I guess A is anime, R9K, I don't know. And it had some really bad effects on me. I was really impressionable at that age, and it took me a while to grow out of it. When I found out you had a Tumblr, I checked it out, and I was super glad to see you turned into such a mature person. Thanks for trying to be a good role model. I'm sure there's a bunch of younger girls watching your videos who will be thankful for it in the future.
Aww, hi. This really cheers me up. You have no idea. I was just like you, believe it or not. I browsed 4chan since I was 11 years old, and it pretty much shaped who I was and how I acted,
Jesus.
and the people I associated with, for most of my recent life. It was very unhealthy for me. I was taken advantage of a lot from when I was 13 up until 17 by guys I met who browsed the boards I frequented. I just wanted to be cool like them. I felt like that was the only way I would be accepted, and I felt like I couldn't make friends otherwise. I went through a phase where I was just super insufferable and unfunny, and I couldn't be true to who I was on the inside, I guess. Because I put up this front of being this edgy internet girl who isn't like other girls. It's a pretty small aspect of how I changed myself to suit these people I hung out with and 4chan culture, but I would even stop using emoticons a lot, except for the semicolon phase, because that was the only one 4chan liked. Because 4chan deemed them uncool.
Oh boy, 4chan. 4chan, stop thinking emoticons are cool. Is that why people stopped using XD? Is that it? Question is, how did the parents not know? Because parents at that time, parents had no fucking idea what the internet was, man. Parents got zero idea. That was when the internet just started being bigger and bigger.
But fuck that. Emoticons are cute. If you're having a casual conversation, why not throw a couple of these in? I even used to dislike feminism because of all the regurgitated nonsense that people would spew all over the boards and how my friends always made fun of feminists. But then I grew up and realized that they were being immature and ignorant. I was so afraid to express myself in my opinions because I knew that they weren't cool. It was pretty much like being in a high school clique, except online and with a lot of disgruntled, lonely, anonymous posters. 4chan was like my home for a while when I was little. That's so fucked up in hindsight. My parents would have killed me if they saw the kind of stuff I was looking at and reading. Because I felt like an outcast. And all of these people on 4chan were self-described outcasts, so I felt like I fit in there. But
I totally
as
get where she
grew
came
and made
from
friends
there,
who
though.
were actually nice people who cared about me, I realized that I didn't have to put on an act anymore. Surrounding yourself with people who love you for you is the best thing ever. And it feels so very good to grow out of icky phases in your life, like a bug shedding its skin. I'm so glad that I can help people, because when I was younger, I would have loved to have a good role model like that. I probably would have grown up a lot sooner. Sorry for being so long-winded though, and thank you.
I can totally respect that, man. Like, people that are still hating for that on her are so immature and stupid. This is completely respectable.
Critics scrutinized her words and pointed out inconsistencies, such as her claim of being 16 when she started her YouTube channel, but contradicting statements on the channel indicated that she was 18. Things then got a bit quieter for Nyanners, and her content hypes
Yeah, let me tell you why it said on YouTube that she would have been 18. So she could make money off of the YouTube. It's not that hard to lie about it, man. Bro, it's not that hard to have lied about that back then for YouTube even. To make just a fucking fake age.
Slowed down as she mellowed out. However, fate had something special in store for her as events were about to take an unexpected turn for the better. In 2020, the VTuber boom swept across the internet, and among those who joined the wave was the enigmatic and captivating VTuber Nyanners. This marked a significant shift in her career as it proved to be a massively successful move. Nyanners' first stream as a VTuber garnered an impressive audience of over 1,000 viewers.
Oh, everybody!
Her unique blend of humor, wit, and engaging personality quickly resonated with viewers, and her popularity skyrocketed. Within a month, she had amassed over 100,000 followers
Holy
on Twitch
shit.
and 200,000 followers
I should have started VTubing back then already,
on
man.
October, just 3 months later, solidifying her status as one of the most popular VTubers in the world. Nyanners' meteoric rise caught the attention of Gunrun, the CEO of vShoujo, the first North American-based VTuber agency. After discussing with Project Melody, another prominent VTuber, Gunrun decided to co-found vShoujo, aiming to create a platform that would support and nurture VTubers in the Western market. Nyanners was brought on board as part of vShoujo's inaugural generation, alongside other talented VTubers such as Project Melody and Iron Mouse. If you would like to know more about these topics, I recommend watching my videos on Project Melody or Iron Mouse. Joining vShoujo provided Nyanners with a supportive community and a network of like-minded individuals. She continued to produce captivating content, including ASMR streams, gaming sessions, and
No!
captivating content, including ASMR streams, gaming
Not Elsa! Not the pregnancy Elsa game! No!
sessions, and collaborations with other VTubers. Notably, she participated in a collab with the Yakuza game Like a Dragon made by Sega, as well as hosted a $10,000 hide-and-seek tournament with the participations of other VTubers. Nyanners' humor, creativity, and dedication to her craft further endeared her to her fans, and she quickly became one of the most recognizable VTubers in North America. This provided her with a fresh start, forging new friendships along the way. The once edgy humor had mellowed out and became less abrasive. Comedic innuendos, internet wisdom, and meme culture expertise finally came to fruition and found their place in the world of VTubers. Every skill that Nyanners had been honing since such a young age finally paid off. Her voice acting, her knowledge of anime, her comedic lewdness, and her embracing of cringe moments all came together to form a great virtual entertainer. An example
Comedic lewdness. Can you be not a YouTuber and be comedically lewdness? Because if so, I would describe myself as that, having comedic lewdness at times. Maybe. I don't know.
of this is how she went about reaching her 1 million milestone. In 2021, after creating a skit in which she was executed by YouTube for failing to reach 1 million subscribers, she was replaced in her stream by a new clone. This clone had golden eyes instead of purple eyes and lacked familiarity with wife stealing. This event resulted in a surge of 7,000 new subscribers for Nyanners that day.
Wait, what happened to you? Wait, roll it back.
An example of this is how she went about reaching her 1 million milestone. In 2021, after creating a skit in which she was executed by YouTube for failing to reach 1 million subscribers, she was replaced in her stream by a new clone. This clone had golden eyes instead of purple eyes and lacked familiarity with wife stealing. This event resulted in a surge of 7,000 new subscribers for Nyanners that day. Subsequently, on January 2nd, she reached the long-awaited milestone of 1 million subscribers. On January 8th, Nyanners' video titled "What Really Happened on That Fateful Day" was
Oh.
uploaded. In this video, she disclosed that she managed to survive after deflecting the bullet, but still met her demise. On
What-
January
what?
16th, Nyanners held a YouTube live streams to celebrate reaching 1 million subscribers. The stream drew an impressive peak of 12,000 viewers. During this stream, a surprising revelation was made. The original Natasha Nyanners survived by resorting to drinking her own urine. Despite her rising fame, the inevitable scrutiny that accompanies popularity resurfaced, and people delved into her past once more. Shortly
Oh, no.
after her 1 million subscriber celebration, she was invited to join
yo?
Kizuna Ai's first virtual US
Wait, I didn't even know!
store.
This
which
one I didn't
sparked
know,
backlash once
wow.
more. Due to her open admiration for Lolly, Kizuna Ai's collaboration with Nyanners ignited criticism from Nyanners' detractors.
ねえ、見て見て、なんででも可愛い幼女なんですよ。ぶりっ子。
Oh my god, people really need to differentiate between the character just being a lolly, which inherently is a young, small girl, and lolicon, which are fetishizing lollies. People are so fucking dumb. Oh my god.
一部ではロリーダークソウルとも呼ばれているとかいないとかめちゃくちゃ可愛い。あ、待ってこの角度。いい
For fuck's
で
sake.
すね。パンツじゃなくてもいいですよ。あとロリコンなんだよね。
あ、そうですね。はい。そこまで知れ渡ってるんだ。
They labeled her as a hypocrite for the announcement, which she had proclaimed as a big dream of hers.
Something
Oh my god. Okay.
really cool. And it's pretty much like a big dream of mine. I'm really excited and
It's a
shocked
staple joke in
and
Japan, I see.
I
Okay.
still don't know how to process it. I'm gonna be a guest at a concert with Kizuna Ai.
Her then decision to ban the word lolly from Discord reignited the conversation, and the same
I did this too, Chad. I banned the word in my Discord too.
old arguments and rumors that had been plaguing her resurfaced once more. She then made a follow-up Discord post to clarify her stance.
People took that post to mean that I am anti any kind of lolly or petite character design, or that you're not allowed to think they're cute. I was referring to pornographic material involving child characters, which was what the edgy meme was about.
And to be fair, Discord has been cracking down on servers posting lolly
I really don't understand how people just can't differentiate between that, man. Oh my god, people are so dumb.
imagery, including gacha servers such as Blue Archive. It's a smart move to have a rule against this type of content to avoid getting your Discord server nuked. I don't know about banning the word itself, but this is especially important
Yeah, I
if
guess
you're
it's a
under a
ban
corporation where your actions can reflect on the company you work for.
Maybe
In
I should ban it
2021,
here
a
too.
collaboration between Nyanners, Bebe, and Takanashi Kiara sparked controversy as some fans got defensive and tried to convince Kiara not to collaborate with them. The collaboration waiting room itself was met with massive downvotes, which later got partially purged, leading to speculation that YouTube had removed the dislikes for them. However, it is important to clarify that YouTube does not intentionally remove dislikes for any individuals. Any disappearance of dislike is likely due to a technical issue, YouTube removing likes they believe are botted or spam, or even bugs within the YouTube platform. Similarly, Bebe received backlash for her potential collab with Kiara, as some users decided to dig up an old rant of Bebe on Hololive and got really defensive about their
Master
Oshi
Cock.
collabing with her.
A lot of you know
What?
that Kiara from Hololive has been wanting to collab with me. And now, there are people that are bringing up my, I guess, sort of a rant it was from last year, where I ranted about cover. I ranted about cover not being fair to their talent. That has nothing to do with me not supporting talent. I love Kiara. I watch Hololive. Alright, when I went on a rant, it was during the Mano thing and the Taiwan thing. And I'm not gonna stand down and apologize for it.
Bebe had to cancel the collab, which made rumors fly even more, and Nyanners then stated that she wasn't willing to do the collab without Bebe, as she had been added to the trio because of her.
For reasons that I won't get into, they can't do the collab, and I would feel really bad. I would feel guilty if I did the collab, went ahead and did the collab without Vey, cause I don't know, like it was basically her collab first, and I just got like roped into it because
Liking
they
short
were really
kills is
nice.
completely
But
fine.
then Kiara finally went live a week later to clarify that it was indeed happening, except only with Nyanners, no matter what the haters thought.
Let me just say the collab with the cute pink cat is back on track. We are deciding on a date.
Once the collab finally happened, it was actually a wild success and it reached a peak of 40,000 viewers who tuned in to watch the two of them.
40,000.
In 2021, another event that really riled up her aunties was when her Nekopara Volume 2 collab was announced.
Wait, people actually play Nekopara on stream? Wait, hold up. You can play Nekopara on stream just fine?
Nekopara Volume 2 is a visual novel that can be played either as a safe-for-work version that is completely PG-13 or as an adult version that is R-rated. This work is based on Sayori's Doshinji and Catgirl works, which is a hentai. After streaming it twice, she decided to cancel the collab, claiming she's not super comfortable with it.
Can we just switch the word anti with schizo, please? I guess the safer work version is what could be streamed. I guess so, but even the safer work version has some questionable images. I know this because of reasons.
And a clear emphasis on how unambiguously young the characters were depicted.
I forgot the best part of this game. I forgot is whenever I forgot how the creator, the writer, loves to say small, tiny, small, young, fragile, like anything. Like he helped her on the chair in a small, childlike way. What the?
Stop it!
Naturally, the online communities
Me, Nekopara, I played only the second volume of Nekopara. Holy shit, bisexual, blowjob, catgirl, collar, dark skin, handjob, heterochromia, kemomono mimi, lolicon, maid, nakadashi, paizuri, small breast, sweating, twin tails, urination! What? I only played the second volume of Nekopara. The one from Steam. And to me, it's just a cute visual novel. That's all there was to it. In the safe for work version.
responded with outrage. Initially, they criticized Nyanners for participating in a game that sexualized catgirls, but then they labeled her a hypocrite for subsequently canceling collaborations. Make up your mind. Alternatively, it's possible that Nyanners' decision to cancel the collaboration was prompted by criticism received either from external sources or even from her own fanbase. Due to these events and the one mentioned in the beginning of the video, her critics have labeled her a grifter, accusing her of hypocrisy for turning her back.
What's a grifter? Wait, what's the definition of a grifter, chat? Grifter doesn't even mean anything anymore. What did it used to mean? A lot of popular Aero game made their safe for work version too. Scammer. Ah.
Back on the lolly culture that once quote-unquote made her. At the beginning of the video, her critics have labeled her a grifter, accusing her of hypocrisy for turning her back on the lolly culture that once quote-unquote made her. Indeed, Nyanners was once known for making overly perverse gag videos and musical covers, but now she condemned it. What really triggered her critics is that she now uses what they claim to be a lolly-type character for her VTuber avatar, whilst making the same perverted
people are so dumb!
Jokes, all the while using a lolly-esque voice. And to that I'll argue that it's not a voice she's putting on, but her real voice. She has a naturally high-pitched and soft-spoken voice.
And now,
I was worried that it would be too big, but it fit.
And now because of this, she is like forcefully making a deeper voice because she constantly got critiqued regarding this man.
Perfectly. Please don't take that out of context. Welcome to my fart fetish stream.
Like, this voice sounds way more natural than the voice she's using now, by the way. The voice she's using now doesn't sound as natural as this, which is crazy, because usually a high-pitched one are usually the fake ones, but she generally just sounds like she has a really high natural voice.
Pee-pee. Haha, funny monkey. Is Pepto-Bismol a sauce? Oh no, I just flooded my hole! So much liquid just flowed in. Cute anime girl sleeping ASMR. I'm horny.
Now, whether her model is lolly or not is subjective and will differ from person to person.
But also all VTubers use voices now because it sells the character. That's true as well. That is also true. A lot of bigger VTubers do use the same voice changer / filter. That is true. Oh my god, she looks like a child, but she doesn't like child abuse scandal. Yeah, right? Holy shit. Crazy. Wait, lollies are cute, but lolicons are disgusting? What? Crazy world out here.
But is Nyanners really a hypocrite, or did she just change her mind? Nyanners doesn't really deny her past involvement in lolly content, but acknowledges that it was a mistake. It's unreasonable to hold someone accountable for actions or beliefs they had over a decade ago, particularly in an era where social media documents almost everything. And perhaps there is a bigger discussion to be had about when it's appropriate to exhume old posts and belief from someone who has clearly changed. There needs to be a way for people to be able to grow without always being held accountable for the stuff they did years ago. Within reasonable measures, of course, I'm excluding crimes here. That being said, she could have washed her hands off her old content without insulting those who remained behind in the process, and that would have probably been a better move optics and PR-wise. But hey, live and learn, am I right? Basically, I don't necessarily agree with her statement, but given the traumatic events she went through as a minor, I understand why she got there. Amidst her tenure at VShojo, Nyanners found herself entangled in yet another controversy, arguably the most significant one, involving Nuxtaku. While this topic deserves a dedicated video, I'll provide a quick overview here, focusing on the aspect of Nyanners' involvement.
This one, so many people keep like talking in my comments about like the Nuxtaku thing, the Nyanners Nuxtaku thing, the Nuxtaku VShojo thing. At the time of this shit happening, I wasn't into VTubers at all. I didn't even know what happened, and to this day, I still don't know what really went down there. Some fucking doxer that happened to be at VShojo first, and VShojo didn't warn people, and then Nuxtaku got doxed or something. I really don't know.
Relevant to this story. For context, VShojo and Nux have a long-standing history that dates back to the very beginning of VShojo's inception. VShojo and Nux have often collaborated together, and his contribution have played a significant role in the early growth of some of its VTubers. In October 2021, fake VShojo emails were sent to 2 unaffiliated VTubers in order to solicit personal data, one of them being Nux. Nux contacted VShojo to verify this, and they informed Nux of an ongoing investigation behind the scene. Along with Murahar, Nux found out the name of the perpetrator and released a video about it on November 21st, 2021. This and the continued uptime of the video upset VShojo members who partly were under the assumption that he had been asked not to do this and asked him to take down the video as they feared that it would harm their safety as it would reveal the methods used to catch the perpetrator. On Twitter, multiple VShojo members openly expressed their disappointment and concerns to
I'm so disappointed in you and hurt that you are doing this when you full well know what truly was going on. We asked you to take it down. We told you we feared for our safety and you didn't care. Nux, though I'm relieved you privated the video, I am still beyond disappointed. The girls begged for days for it to be removed, out of fear for their safety, and it truly boggles my mind how you could put your own video over your friends' feelings when they are directly involved. I don't want to say anything regarding the situation because I really don't know what exactly went through and what happened.
Nux. In a private message on her Discord server, Nyanners revealed that Nux allegedly took credit for an entire year's worth of work done by vtuber's cybersecurity team. Furthermore, Nyanners expressed concerns about the video's handling, stating that it included potentially hazardous and confidential information that should have been treated with greater care and sensitivity. She then accused Nux of regularly exploiting her friends for clickbaits in his video, and on one occasion, she alleged that he recorded a conversation with a friend without their consent, intending to use it as content for his video. And also expressed concern that Nux did not prioritize her friend's safety and emotional well-being in these situations. She ends by adding that responding publicly draws even more attention to it, so I have to choose between sitting quietly and seeing him receive pats on the back for coming to our rescue, when his video could encourage even more harassment, or calling.
I'm on Nux's side on this. If they kept private, those girls would have still suffered to this day. Really don't know what went down. If I recall correctly, Centraia issued a public apology to Nux over the misunderstanding. Okay. I see.
Him out and hoping he retracts what he said and takes the video down before it gains more traction. If he wanted to actually protect people, he could have made a general PSA video about how to keep your information safe online, or warn people about things like the fake vshoujo email situation in a way that didn't reveal a ton of unneeded sensitive information, and paint himself as a hero. He doesn't care about helping us. If he did, he would have listened to several of our concerns when it came to how he treats people and uses them for content. This video ultimately makes things worse for us. Anything for views though, I guess. My heart goes out to everyone else who was affected by any harassment, and please be careful with giving out your information online. She then added 2 more statements to that one and revealed that her and her family had been receiving harassment all throughout the year, which she had to keep secret as to not disrupt the investigation, which might explain her
Doxed again.
Heavy disappointment with the public release of the video. She then reiterated that Nux had been repeatedly told not to release the video, yet still did. As community involvement grew and pressure intensified, internal conflicts erupted. In response, Nux privated his video. However, the damage had already been done.
What did this
In response,
say?
Nux.
Let me read this out for you, chat. Let me read this out. This says,
privated his video.
I try to take care of things behind the scenes, but if I have to respond with receipts, so be it. vtuber threw indie VTubers under the bus to protect themselves. I tried handling it professionally and not expose anyone, because I genuinely care for many of the vtuber members. I've never ignored a DM despite getting ghosted. I'll have to respond to this. Please reserve judgment if you can. Not sending any hate to the girls, because I'm not sure if they're fully aware of everything that went on. That said, I'll private the video for now. Yeah, from the little things that I've heard about the entire situation is that, yeah, vtuber did throw indie VTubers under the bus, and that they handled the entire thing privately. Well, yeah, I don't know much about this. I only know from what I've read in my comments. And YouTube comments usually aren't the most reliable source. Both parties were in the wrong. I think Nux was slightly less in the wrong. Alright.
However, the damage had already been done. Content creators both within and outside of the
what's happening now? I have to, but if one side gets away while the other takes all the fame, it's just not right. The blame. You're saying that as if vtuber isn't trying to deal with this. They have their method and didn't like Nux's method. That's it. Whole thing is just both sides being immature and attack another. 6 out of 10, but yeah, sorry, was kind of weak. Guys, don't try to argue with each other in the comments about it. Especially since it's something that has long been gone.
condemned his actions, and Nux faced a barrage of backlash. Nux responded to the controversy, first by privating his video, then with a tweet longer where he provided his perspective on the situation. Following his post, vshoujo released another response attempting to clarify additional details and provide further context. In his apology video, he clarified that he had discussed the matter with higher-ups and the Department of Cybersecurity, and they had approved his decision. Additionally, the official vshoujo Twitter account had previously expressed gratitude for his video.
Well, would you look at that? So apparently they didn't know. So the girls just went out of their way on their own, from what I understand now. Like from my understanding, the vshoujo girls didn't have the full picture compared to others. Thank you, Vicious Arkin, for the 5!
5 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you so much! So kind of you.
This suggested a potential misalignment between the information known to the girls and the rest of the vshoujo department. vshoujo's blog post, intended to provide clarity regarding the recent situation, inadvertently left netizens feeling even more perplexed. The instructions given to Nux by vshoujo's representatives lacked clarity, contributing to the confusion surrounding the matter. Eventually, all
But what does it say? We did warn Nox about releasing the videos by outlining concerns from our cybersecurity team, but these are not the same as asking him to pull down the video. From our perspective, we believe these were strong warnings, and we could have been much clearer on the risks. Alright.
parties involved apologized, and Nyanners put out 2 subsequent tweets apologizing publicly and providing further clarifications. After that, everyone moved on, but it left a bitter aftertaste and divided the fandom. While this event just seemed like a huge misunderstanding, vshoujo faced significant criticism for their perceived silence during a time where independent VTubers were at risk from swatting incidents. Many expressed dissatisfaction with vshoujo's overall handling of the situation, leading to a backlash against the organization. To this day, this is still a topic that draws criticism towards Nux, but especially Nyanners, who was rumored to be a main instigator, despite only posting in her supporters' Discord channel.
Melody's model artist threatened to dox her? I heard something regarding that, but I don't know. If you guys wanted to, we can watch Rima's video on Melody as well. I'm pretty sure she has a video on Melody.
Despite these setbacks, Nyanners continued to grow in notoriety and even made headlines with a particularly memorable stream in July 2022 where she milked herself on stream. A bizarre yet hilarious moment that cemented her status as
she actually did? Like, I know someone in the chat said that before, but hold up!
Poster. By January 2023, that cemented her status as a grade on stream. A bizarre yet hilarious moment that cemented her status as a grade A shitposter. By January 2023, she had amassed a staggering 1 million Twitch followers, and
Wait, does she have a kid? When she's pregnant? Wait, does she have a kid? Like, I never heard about that. What the hell? They have a baby? Oh my god! You safe? Yeah. I'm safe. What? A lot of adults have kids. Yeah, okay, but I didn't know Nyanners had a kid! I didn't know Nyanners had a baby! With Ethel. Yeah, I know she's together with Ethel. Or Ethel, or however you say his name. I know they're together, but I didn't know they have a baby.
Revealed several beautiful new models and outfits throughout her career, such as the Commander Cat, the meme-worn VTuber model, and the Ghost Witch outfit. Each model looking more and more mature, perhaps reflecting her personal growth. And in a moment of accidental honesty, she outed her relationship with a fellow streamer, Lord Ekelstan, during a Final Fantasy X collab stream in April 2022.
It's just that I didn't know that Nyanners had a baby. I felt like it would have been bigger news, kind of. To me, like, I don't know, I felt like Nyanners having a baby would have been bigger news so that I would have heard it. I don't know, I'm just happy for her. It's great. She's a little baby. It's because Kitsu's an AI.
to an event later dubbed Babegate.
Oh, fucking God.
No, I'm sorry. I should have told you to go the other way. I'm sorry, babe. I mean,
Yeah, I remember this one. I remember this one.
Nyanners' time with VShoujo was filled with memorable moments.
What do you mean you remember watching a video about 6 kids? What the? What? You want to keep it low profile due to how internet perceive her though. I understand why this is still new for others. Yeah, I guess so. She fumbled that, she did.
But in April 2023, she announced she would be leaving the company after not renewing her contract.
I am no longer with VShoujo. I am independent now. I decided in recent times that it was time for me to make a decision, and I definitely took it incredibly seriously. I weighed every pro, every con of every single path that I could possibly take.
Thanks.
And I ultimately decided that it's best for me personally to return to being indie.
Today, Nyanners seems to be thriving as she is enjoying a fulfilling life with her boyfriend, Lord Ethelstan, who, judging by their hilarious shared moments, is a perfect match for her. Their collabs are particularly wholesome and incredibly funny. Honestly, they cook with those jokes.
Name the dog Niji Sanji? Well, we're just gonna have to get rid of him in 2 weeks, man.
That's a different dog.
He's gonna be mad at the pet food we give him and leave in 2 weeks, bro. I want to keep this motherfucker around, man.
Yeah. We're gonna only be giving him like 10% of the pet food.
It is clear that after all this rocky road, Nyanners has finally found her happy place. Now, I know that I could have easily crafted an entire video essay dedicated to the pink cat bad narrative, and I'm sure it would have garnered a ton of views. Honestly, when I first started researching Nyanners, that's what I expected to find. But a lot of important context
For the follow net high
has been lost in the past when this
natural high defensive
discourse has been brought up, which I hope this video helped shed some light and nuance on. Let's not forget, after all, that the same person they criticize so much is the girl who fell into tears after hugging Iron Mouse in a VR chat stream for being able to meet and touch her friend for the very first time.
Oh my god, that is so cute. I was watching one of your YouTube videos and went to follow your Twitch and your live. Happy coincidence. Yeah. I totally don't upload my YouTube videos slightly before I go live for a reason. I totally don't do that purposely. Just slightly before I go live. No, I would never. Very sus. Nah, what are you talking about? Kitsu will probably suplex her friends. I actually have grown up with very little body contact. Like, getting hugged was a really foreign concept to me. I barely got any hugs as a child. Like, hugging each other was not a thing growing up. It just wasn't. So I don't really do body contact. I barely do it. So that's that.
Why the fuck are you crying?
You wouldn't get it.
What's
One
that?
of the
Food?
most emotional moment I've witnessed on a stream ever. Moments like this are proof that not
Iron Mouse does really have it rough with the autoimmune disease. That is true. That is true. I love Iron Mouse, man. She is so inspiring, though. And I am so happy for her that VTubing made her, like, medical journey easier for her.
not everything is so black and white, and that we're all constituted of different shades of gray. No pun intended there. No reference to 50 Shades of Grey was intended there. Torn between two worlds, at exact opposites, the edgy anime boys and the idol VTuber culture, Nyanners navigated a world that is relentless in its search for perfection. Perhaps her biggest crime was to be too damn human. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to like, subscribe, and whether you agree or not with the points brought forward, make sure you leave a comment in the description below. And for even more monthly content, make sure to check out my Patreon
I've been
and
waiting
gain
for this
access
video.
to the last 4 months of content immediately. Until next time! On the internet labeling Nyanner as a social justice warrior due to her anti-Gamergate post on Twitter.
What?
While most mainstream media... Twitter on Tumblr.
Ah.
Due to her anti-Gamergate...
Look, please.
Due to her anti-Gamergate posts on Tumblr. While most mainstream media oppose... For example, there is an instance on her Tumblr that
Where's Rima from?
For example, there is an instance on her Tumblr where she mentioned that some...
I'm guessing, like, Northern Europe is my guess. That's my guess. Northern Europe somewhere. But I'm not sure. Rima is also, from what I know, more like an Arabic-ish name. But really, that's all the knowledge I have in regards of that. Also, I think Nyanners is chill. She's cool. She's cool. She can definitely be proud of things. She's Italian, if I recall correct. Really? I don't know, between friends or Italian. She said it in her live stream before, I forgot. Oh. Oh. Northern is completely wrong. Forgot to pause your YouTube video in the background and was confused AF.